All right, baby, check it. Y'all know what time it is, man. So we got some sad but breaking news right now. Malcom Jamal Warner, best known as Theo, well, he's always going to be known as Theo to me, but Theo from The Cosby Show has tragically passed away from an accidental drowning at the age of 54. Y'all keep it locked right here on Straight Shooter Podcast. We're going to give y'all that update, all right? Keep it locked. Let's go. All right, y'all, welcome back. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your boy Swift Dallas, aka 16 Pad Killer. Of course, you tuned in to Straight Shooter Podcast, where we give you the news with unapologetic, unfiltered, real talk. And this is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts. All right. So, hit that subscribe button, smash up the likes, click that notification bell so you stay in the loop with your boy every time I drop these videos. All right. So, like I said, yet again, some sad news in the Black community. One of our TV pillars for us growing up as children. If you like me from the early 80s, I'm an 81s baby, but if you was from the early 80s, early to late 70s, The Cosby Show, Different World, all those type things were big things in the household that helped mold a lot of us, and we all grew up together through shows like that. So like I said, once again, Malcom Jamal Warner has died by accidental drowning at the age of 54. This is just some sad news. Apparently, he was out in Costa Rica on a family vacation and just had an accidental drowning. That's sad. He leaves behind a wife and a daughter. This is just sad news all the way around. I'm pretty sure friends, family, colleagues, all the above, man, because at the end of the day, now Theo, like I said, he always going to be Theo to me. Now, we ain't going to sit here and act like he was a Hollywood blockbuster, but he still did a whole lot in the world of TV. It's something about child stars that we see them grow up and we see them become grown adults. Some of them do great things. Some of them do good things. Some of them turn out bad. But Theo's always kept his nose clean. You've really never heard about him and any backdoor foolish shenanigans, just all around a great guy. One of my favorite shows personally was Malcolm and Eddie. Shout out to Malcolm and Eddie. I got to give him a round of applause for that. Because Malcolm and Eddie, that was a good damn show. I love that show. That was one of my favorite shows in high school, college days. Put that on, what I'm saying? We had the Jamie Foxx show. We had Malcolm and Eddie. It was just a whole bunch of good stuff. And, like I said, even from the Cosby Show to now, he's done great things. Emmy Award winner. What else? Yeah, he won an Emmy. He's been Emmy nominated actor, and he also played Theo, like I said, and he was on that recent TV series. I really didn't. I'm not big on the cop shows. I was a big New York Undercover fan, and I like the Law and Orders when I catch them with Ice-T. But it's so many cop shows you can't really keep up, man. And it's easy to make because they just get the census. They just get the census every year from different city police departments and reenact the names and make the police story. So that's easy to do. But not to get off topic, back to my boy Malcom Jamal Warner, man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be missed. As far as I know, he might be. Well, as far as, the Huxtable grandparents, I'm sure that, I know they're no longer with us. God bless the dead. But I'm talking about as far as the main cast, he might be the first person to pass away, if I'm not mistaken. Put it in the comments, y'all. I might be wrong, but to my knowledge, I think this is the first person on the cast to take a L. So I'm sure, like I said, this is very, very sad and tragic. Okay, so like I said, the veteran actor passed away from an accidental drowning off the coast of Costa Rica on Sunday, according to ABC News. So I'm guessing that probably people out there started getting wind and the word started getting out. So the family or his publicist went ahead and made an official statement. And with the Costa Rican National Police telling the news site Warner's official cause of death was asphyxiation, Forgive me, I can't read it right, but I'm guessing that's from drowning, you know? So ABC News reported Warner died near Cocles, a beach in Limon, Costa Rica, with the police saying the Hollywood actor was caught by a strong ocean current. His body was discovered and formally identified by Costa Rica's National Police. Now, we all know Warner's role in the longtime Cosby Show series that earned him a Primetime Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a comedy and positioned him for later success in Hollywood. His more recent TV work included the role of Surgeon A.J. Austin on the Fox medical drama The Resident and the courtroom drama Accused, also from Fox. So like I said, he was still working, he was still active, still doing his thing. You know, Theo was still doing, I hate to keep calling him Theo, because that's just what he was most popular for, you know. But, you know, he's always going to be Theo to me. He's going to be missed, you know. And it's like I said, it's just a sad day in the Hollywood community to have to deal with such a thing, you know. So we're going to get to a quick news update real quick on on Malcom Jamal Warner, and then we're going to wrap this thing up.
And we do have some breaking news to report, and it's extremely sad. Malcom Jamal Warner, the actor most famous for his role as Bill Cosby's son, Theodore Huxtable, on the NBC hit sitcom The Cosby Show in the 80s and early 90s, has died. Police say he drowned off the coast of Costa Rica yesterday while vacationing with his family. Warner was born in New Jersey and raised by his mother, who enrolled him in acting school. His role on The Cosby Show earned him an Emmy nomination in 1986. And then after The Cosby Show, Warner went on to direct and produce multiple television shows while playing music and writing poetry. Malcom Jamal Warner was 54 years old.
Overall, just a whole big sad ordeal that, you know, for the family, friends of the family, people that loved him. So, you know, we loved him over here too at Strait, Shoota, as well as Maschine Mafia. So we just wanted to make sure we took time out to get this man his flowers, show him his respect. I hope everybody does the same because, you know, not just his acting, but, you know, as well. Like, people don't know, Malcom Jamal Warner did a lot of behind the scenes productions. So his presence is going to be missed. God bless him and his family. And my prayers go out to the family and everybody impacted by this death that was absolutely untimely. But God make no mistakes, and we can't question him. All right? Y'all know how we do it, man. Straight Shoota. Malcom Jamal Warner Jr. Rest in peace, all right? Peace.